India is a country which has boasted for years about its culture, heritage, its tradition, its diversity, its constitution, its colors, everything. But do we realize that we as an Indian society have failed to protect the female counterpart of our very own country? And the fact that India has ranked up to become one of the most dangerous countries for female travelers is not something to be proud of, trust me. So, when we dive down into such dark Indian society and look at the Indian education, especially for the girl child, we see many barriers which prevent them to be independent enough to get a life for herself. So, hello everyone, my name is Dipasha Gautam from Silverline Foundation, and today we are going to talk about the barriers that girl faces while getting a quality education in a country like India. The first reason is education is too expensive. In many rural areas, there may not be any direct school fees to pay, but there is often a price parents have to pay, which often includes the cost of school uniforms, books, stationeries, transportation, as well as the opportunity cost of missing out on labor opportunities to support at home. Access to a good school can often be a struggle for families living in remote area and they cannot afford living closer to a town or city. With limited transportation facilities, children are often left with no choice but to walk for hours just to reach school. To add to the struggle with gender norms in the society we live in, parents sometimes opt to keep their girls at home to protect them from dangers they might encounter on their way to school. The third reason is safety and security, which is a concern for major Indian households. Indian parents are reluctant to send their girls to school, and safety is not only the reasons. It can also be violence or mistreatment or sexual advances faced by the girl at school from teachers, peers, or other people around. Fourth is cultural norms and expectation. In many rural communities, it is often a cultural norm for the girls to be forced to stay at home and contribute to the domestic chores such as fetching water, cooking, looking after younger siblings, or even sacrifice her education in order to educate a boy child. And many more factors such as poverty and early marriages that prevent a girl from getting her due education in an Indian society. Of course, the government has taken adequate steps and introduced adequate schemes for the protection of female rights and to get them educated, but we are still way behind on this agenda. We need to enforce these rights, these schemes with a new burning passion so that every child gets the education that is due for them so that they can live a respectable life in the future and develop the future of our country.